because it's only going to get later and later. Hi guys, this is Connie. It's November the 11th. It's 11/11, 17. Definitely didn't pay attention to that till just now. Quarter to 10, and I am going to see what the effects of melatonin are like tonight because I I want to see if perhaps it can help me sleep harder and longer because I could use some sleep. It was a really great day. So it's Saturday, so Mustachio got to stay home. Um, got to spend some quality time with his daughter, and I've noticed that I guess call it what it is. I don't know. I'm assuming that it's some sort of like separation anxiety. I knew when Bear was younger, baby Bear Tryon was a little bit younger than this. She's currently 6 months old, but at like 3 or 4 months, like I had really strong anxiety being separated from her. Like I left her with my sister on a Sunday morning to go to church and cried most of the time I was at church, which I was just like, this is unreal, but it was surreal. It happened, and now because she's so used to being with me Monday through Friday, when Mustachio tries to hold her and stuff, she starts like whinging and crying for me. So I'm just like, I'm flattered, but another part of me goes, that's your father. Just stay with him. It's fine. Ugh. So that was the thing. We did a Costco run, and holy smokes. There were maintenance things that we had to get for the household that are going to last us several months. And then there was just like getting food because I'm tired of eating out because I waste so much money eating out, that I'm just like, I'm done. Maybe if we actually do a decent food run and Costco haul, I won't I won't have to go out and eat out, and I'll feel healthier, I'll be healthier, and our wallet will be healthier. You definitely spent twice the amount of what I was anticipating us to spend, but we both know that while that was a little bit shocking, it's going to be we're already reaping the benefits of it just the day, like later in the afternoon from coming home. Like we switched from, like, I've been in a habit of like breaded chicken patties, and Mustachio basically said, let's just get chicken breast. I was like, I don't want to get chicken breast because it means I have to cook it. The beautiful thing of the chicken patties is it takes a minute in the microwave. And the same thing with the hamburgers I was using before. Those things were awesome, but they were already pre-cooked, and it only took like a minute and a half to get it done in the microwave. And so while he watched the baby, I was actually able to just take some time in the kitchen, and I grilled up half of the burgers that we got, which were raw, and grilled up half the chicken that we had, which was raw. And that felt really, really nice. Like, technically, that's food prep, so I'll take it. Yeah. And because it's so cold, it's a weird. I feel like it's night and day the way I've been behaving before. Because before, and I still feel that way now, I was definitely of the mindset of, I don't want to cook. Let me just go out and get something real quick. Versus now, it's so cold outside. I don't want to leave the house unless I absolutely have to. Which, because I do game check ins for myself and for Mustachio and such, I will make it a point to leave the house at least once a day. So, never going to be a total recluse. My sanguine personality won't let me do that. But it's cold outside, if you saw. Or no, you won't have seen that video because I'm posting these in chronological order between the various videos that I upload. So let's see, I do If you're still watching this after 5 minutes, first, let me say thank you so much for watching. I just realized I didn't actually do anything other than the "Hi guys, it's Connie" intro. And you're looking at all of this grossness on my bed. But this is Connie's note. November 1, take every day. And because Vedin didn't sound like a actual thing. Anywho, yeah, I didn't even do an intro. I think it's starting to work. Because I totally could fall asleep right now and have no qualms with that, except for the fact that I don't want to drool all over my notebook. But even just doing that little bit of food prep helped a lot. I feel like I was in the middle of a different thought. It's too cold to go outside. My personality won't let me stay in the house except when I absolutely want to or need to, which I would believe the weather allows me to do. And I wanted to say thank you. That's why I was like, at 5 minutes, thank you. I can't, like, I could probably spend an entire video and every 30 seconds say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for just being here and enjoying whatever it is that I offer to this community. Thank you. And I know that sounds disingenuous. It can come off as disingenuous or disingenuine, as if I'm not being genuine. Disingenuous? Yeah. There we go, Connie. Speak words. The mommy brain and the melatonin are starting to kick in, and I'm going to lose the ability to complete an entire English sentence soon. But I'm still so grateful. And it's not just because it's like the November month where you're thankful for everything because Thanksgiving's right around the corner. But like, I'm super surprised. I was watching Harley Morston. He did a vlog called "Let Me Give You Some Advice" from yesterday, and it's true. When you dedicate yourself to doing hard work, I hear her. I hear my baby butt mustachios on it because I can already hear him moving. Yeah, when you put in the hard work, you see the benefits eventually. I think the thing that kind of gets me sometimes is I like instant gratification, which is why I love Polaroid so much. That was a random note from the rest of the day. I heart Polaroids because it's an instant gratification. Even if the picture sucks, I get to see that the picture sucks, like, in my hands. Nice something else I have in my hands that isn't just my cell phone in like 2 minutes. It's fantastic. Versus I'm not going to see the results of eating a proper diet in 2 minutes, other than I'm going to feel full and I might have a burst of energy or something like that. But like long term, I'm not going to see weight loss, which, I took a long hard look in the mirror when I decided to take a bath tonight. And I've always been pretty easygoing when it comes to my figure, but Connie, I have let having a baby and just relaxing and procrastinating definitely get the better of me. And I'm starting to feel it in my knees, and that usually is the big something's up. Yeah. And this double chin is super strong. Like, I can't even hide it on camera. Like, I could kind of do the MySpace thing where it's all the way up here like that. But I already use my arms to hold the baby on a regular basis. I'm not trying to just hold this camera up higher than it needs to be for an extended period of time. But, and that's something, it's one of two things that I was thinking about today while I was doing some journaling, that I was like, I need to get my finances in order. And I need to get my food in order. And by that, I mean just eat more at home which by default will most times be cleaner, although I've been eating a lot of chocolate ice cream cones because they're tasty and that's what I want to eat. But besides all that, like I'm not going out to get ice cream. I'm buying Breyers, bringing it back to the freezer, and making my own ice cream cones, which are very, very tasty. I feel like I've just jumped from one to the other to the other. It was a great day. We went to Costco. I did go out, and one of the things we got that was like longevity things was lights. Got more light bulbs for various things because we've started to run out. Like some light bulbs just went out throughout the evening. I just realized that I'm hearing the dryer and not the washer anymore. That was the other thing I was hoping to eventually get to, is just bragging on mustachio quotes. He has been phenomenal. Like, there have definitely been a couple of days where he super picked up the slack, and he's just been really awesome. And I'm biased, but it's also incredibly true. Like, he's just been, like, when I feel like I say something really, like, disrespectful and foolish, I'm like, oh, like, I catch myself saying that, and I'm like, that's not at all what I meant to say or how I meant to say it. What I meant to say was something to the effect of, like, I really appreciate everything that you do, that he's trying to help teach me how to put the baby down, because I have a hard time doing that, because baby snuggles are so great, and it's been really helpful with things when I need a break and such. I'm wondering if he's going to come through the door, because that would be awesome. Sam? He's probably going back downstairs to work on some homework. That's the other thing. He is like a super hard worker, and like I know we both get really frustrated at this. Like, not only is he like super hard worker at work, he's probably been there longer than most of the guys that I think, depending on what project he's on. He's been the longest one that's been there. He's been at his works for 11 years now. He then, like he has our relationship, like he's married to me, and we have the baby, and he's going to school. He's taking a current class that is going to help move him forward in his career right now. And I'm just like, dude, I'm lucky if I get out of my pajamas, much less get the baby out of her pajamas. Like, I definitely spent it. Like, there was one onesie that, now, she didn't drool all over it. She didn't soil it at all. But there was definitely, was that this week? I feel like it was this week. There was a day where she stayed in the same night onesie for at least 36 hours before I changed it. Which is impressive because she didn't completely drool all over it, or I somehow magically kept a bib on her that took care of that. I don't know. That's all a blur. I feel like life sometimes is a blur, and that's why I'm doing videos like this, because whether or not people want to hear me talk, I know someday in the future, other family members, or, for all I know, Baby Bear is going to find these and be like, what is this? Or one day I'm going to come back and watch this and be like, oh, I talk too much. 15-minute videos. Connie, what were you thinking? I was thinking I forget things because life becomes a blur. Because suddenly it does become true that the days are long but the years are short. Even though I feel every stinking day, it just gets very exhausting. But suddenly it feels like a blur when I try to think of what happened on Monday and it's already Saturday. It did feel like forever to get through Monday and then to get to Tuesday. But now I can remember. I'm not sure why it's having problems figuring out what's going on with the lighting. But It is what it is. So be careful with that and enjoy, please, and thank you. I do appreciate you being here. That's why my outro ends with thank you. It does, you know, hard work will really pay off in the end. It's just some things that I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready to do that just yet. But obviously, taking the easy way out hasn't worked out so far. So maybe we have to put in a little extra work. Not that I'm going to do that with these videos, but, you know, that's why they're one